Hello, Lone Wolf fans. It's your good old buddy Lone Wolf here. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good myself, and some of you know that I like to take photos and stuff like that, and all that good stuff. And on the 4th of July, um, you saw this 4th of July video, so, and when I was taking photos and stuff like that with this camera here, my Nikon, which has served me well for 6 years. I tried taking it out of the bag gently, and it suddenly slipped out of my grasp and hit the hard-hold floor, and that actually damaged the sensor. And after that, whenever I would try to take pictures, stuff like that, the sensor would get all wonky and start going from place to place and jitter and stuff like that. Basically, it acted like a kid with ADD, like was unable to focus. But um, I did some scouring the internet looking for a possible replacement, and I was hoping one day to get a DSLR camera because, let's face it, I want to become a true professional photographer and not just do it as a hobby or stuff like that. Um, Usually DSLR cameras are very, very expensive, and I only had a certain budget. So I came across this one guy who was selling the model camera that I was actually looking for, and the model that I was looking for was a Canon EOS Rebel T7, and other sellers were charging like $400, $500 American. But this guy was selling his with some other stuff for $250 American, and I contacted him, and he actually came over to my house and let me take a look at the camera, and here it is right here. And he actually let me um, give it like a little test run, and I actually think it's a really nice camera. Oh, sorry, I accidentally had it on. Let me check the battery. Oh, it's still full. And this is my first ever DSLR camera, and I thought that was in pristine condition. Guy said that he only put 6 hours into it, and that he needed the money because he recently had go through certain things in his life, like he had to retire, unfortunately, and he was placed on disability, and he was receiving very little income, and he needed money to get presents for his family for Christmas. So the camera also came with this 75 to 300 millimeter lens. Yeah. Of course, the battery charger, and came in a really nice bag, and it also came with a GoPro Hero 7, which I was surprised that it was included. And after all that I paid for it, I thought that was a steal. And GoPro came with these accessories like attachments and whatnot, and an additional battery. And they both came with SD cards in the cameras. And altogether, I agreed upon the $250 American that he was asking for, and as you saw, that was actually a bargain. And I've been taking some photos, which I'll include right over here on this side. That's why I'm not completely centered. As you can see, I'm starting to get a hold of it, hang of it. And I really enjoy the camera. It's really beautiful. It takes great pictures, and I'm sure seeing the videos on YouTube don't really do it justice until you see it in person, like what it's capable of. And I fell right in love with this camera from the get-go when I saw it and got to hold it in my hand. I said, with this camera and the right accessories, I can make a career out of being a photographer. And it's actually my hopes and dreams. Like, I love photography. I like taking pictures at conventions, and, as you all know from my Comic-Con videos and my event videos and stuff like that. I like to take photos and show people what I have seen that day, or whenever I upload the videos, like what I have actually experienced, because telling people is one thing, but like the saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Showing people my photos is a story in itself, showing like what I actually experienced and what I have seen. I can do that with video too, and it's just amazing what I can do with a camera. And I've been into photography ever since I was a little kid. I would take a a 35 millimeter film camera when I was a kid, which I got one time for a birthday present, and I would snap pictures and stuff like that of random stuff. Sometimes my father would come home from work borrowing his business's Polaroid, and I would take some Polaroids of some animals. And one time I took a Polaroid of him with a full beard, and I really thought it was a lot of fun. And I said, maybe I could do this like as a job, like as an actual career. And my late uncle, who passed away in October of 2006, he was a high-speed photographer over at a raceway not too far from here. He helped me get into photography. My birth mother, she helped me get into photography, even though she wasn't a photographer. Let's see here. Just seeing various photos of various things in books, magazines, and whatnot, actually really inspired me to delve into the world of photography. And like, I want to tell the world my life story through photos and video. Yeah. I just think it's a great thing to do. And, I don't really care too much for the cameras on cell phones, um, tablets, or whatever, because they really don't do um, justice to the subject that you're taking a photo of or what you're filming a video of. And so that's why I proceeded to go with it, that Canon EOS Rebel T7 DSLR camera. I feel like a real photographer now that I have a professional grade camera. And I hope to get a whole bunch of good accessories for it so that I can actually get really immersed and take some professional grade photos and show them to you guys. Like, I like to do landscape photography. I like to take photos of wildlife as well, and as you can see, I like taking pictures of people at conventions or events or whatever. And sometimes I'll use camera on my cell phone, take photos and video when I go to, say, concerts, like the Judas Priest concert I went to in October. They don't allow flash photography and conventional cameras and other recording devices. They can't take away your cell phone because you're going to need that should you need to contact someone to come pick you up, or what have you. And so I actually use my cell phone to take pictures and film some video of that concert. And some of them came out well, but personally, if I had brought my camera and they actually allowed cameras in the concert, I would have taken better pictures. And, I would have filmed better video. And which my Canon, I found out the largest SD card that it will accept in terms of storage space is 1 terabyte, which actually impressed me because some of my others only could take like 128 gigs, and um, like the Nikon didn't take a lot. But other than that, I really think it's a very beautiful camera. It takes really beautiful pictures, provided that I do it right. Like, instead of using autofocus, I use manual focus, and I dabble with the aperture and the ISO and which works best. And yeah, I really hope to get into taking more photos with that camera, and I hope it lasts a lot longer than the Nikon. And I will take a lot better care of this one, that's for sure, because this is actually rather pricey. The Nikon I bought for like like 100 something dollars American, and like brand new. Canon, however, if I was to buy that brand new, it would have been like $450 American. And so I got to protect my investment. Even though I paid a low price for it, like I got to protect my investment and the attachments that come with it. And yeah, well, that about does it all for tonight. And just thought I'd let you know that I'm actually trying a new method of filming unboxing and unveiling videos by using my camcorder rather than my iPad. With my camcorder, I can film in 4K, whereas my iPad, I can only film in 720p HD. I hope this actually works out for you, and I hope you like it in this style more. And I hope you all have a nice day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time you are watching this. And I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for watching.